Hello everybody, it's your Dumpy Master here with a fantastic one-shot. We did film this in January of 2025, so the audio has its ups and downs a little bit. I did my best with editing it though. This is set in the world of Valborough, so if you have not listened to Valborough, don't worry, you'll still enjoy this one shot. It's very separate, but for those who have listened to Valborough, it's set somewhere around episode 5 and episode 6 when the group meets Lieutenant Poop and they get assigned to go check out the candy shop. So, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy. Hello everybody, and welcome to Valborough. My name is Christian, and I am your Dumpy Master for the evening. We are going to be doing a fun one-shot. Yeah, Tyler Mann got cast in the play that goes wrong. We weren't sure if we were going to have him, and we definitely didn't have Josh, so I was like, let's do a one-shot set in the world of Valborough, since this is when we normally stream Valborough anyway. So yeah, we decided to do a fun little side thing with the CPP officers. I gave a couple little hints on things that were happening in the background of Valborough. You know, Hook Handar Cargor Hook. That's definitely English. And yeah, so I thought it would be fun to explore some of that. But before we get into that, we've got some players at our table. Let's go ahead and we're going to introduce ourselves. We'll say the character that we're playing, and we'll also just give a little bit of a couple lines about who that character is and what's their deal. So let's start with... we'll start with Elio.
Hello, everybody. Tonight I am playing Penny, Pen for short. She is a half-lit rogue. Her brother is also in the chat. So they are a brother and sister duo who both work for the CPP. Penny is very much like a Rosa Diaz kind of character. She's pretty no-nonsense, doesn't take a lot of shit from anybody, and doesn't mind cutting people down to size.
So we got a no-nonsense Rosa Diaz type rogue. That's awesome. Neon, who are we playing?
Howdy, I'm Neon, and I will be playing Leonard Skizz, or Skizz for short. He is a reformed criminal in that he hasn't committed any specific crimes in the past 20 minutes, and he got an ultimatum to either go immediately to jail or join this new task force for the VVP, and he picked the lesser of two evils.
Do you mean the CP or the VOA?
He wasn't paying attention.
All right, and we got with us as well Rod. Rod, who we playing tonight?
Hello, I'm Rod Clark, and I introduce you to William Weird, Scion of Darkness.
It was the hair flip for me.
Of course. I've joined in becoming a private investigator in my attempts to root out the darkness in this world. And darkness has only become more prevalent after the events that have happened here in Valborough in the last couple months. I believe that time frame is correct. William Weird is a bronze dragonborn. He is also a blood hunter. He was one of the people that was zombified in the midst of the previous events of Valborough and was brought back thanks to the results of our primary party. However, some of that dark zombie magic never quite left him, and now he must use the darkness to fight the darkness.
Man.
Pop in real quick. I realized that I did all the character stuff. I'm playing a goblin rogue. I missed that part entirely.
That is totally fine. And we got Zira with us. Zira, who we playing?
And I'm playing Anne's little brother, Piper. Shifter, fighter, a lot bigger than his sister. Spends most of their time shuffling papers on a clipboard and trying not to get too far in the way, but also trying to be helpful.
We got a little bro. All right. Very nice, very nice. All right. So I love the fact that you brought up Brooklyn Nine-Nine because that is my inspiration for where you guys are right now. You are all
Oh, cool.
sitting you are all sitting in the police office, the new VOA office. Everything is brand new and mint. There's not even pen marks on the desk yet. Lieutenant Poop is this really big, muscly but like chunky muscle GIF, which is a hippo person, and he's got 2 big front teeth. He is essentially just fat Goofy. He organized the VOA to try and stop the heightened activity of like arcane and fey and darkness and shadow that you have all been experiencing throughout Valborough. He has with you today Robert Morgan, the Changeling, and Taylor Fritz, the Orc. They are both sitting with you in a big room with him at the front of it with a big projector going. And Lieutenant Poop, he turns to all of you and he says, Robert Morgan, listen, I'm gonna need your help with going down and seeing what's going on with the candy shop. Kids have been going missing and we've been finding little candy wrappers with them. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to go down to the candy shop, maybe talk to Monsieur Musketeer and see exactly what's going on there. And Robert Morgan goes, yeah, no problem, boss. I'll report in later tonight and let you know how that goes. And he goes down, he takes off. He turns and he says, Taylor Fritz, actually, there was a recent person killed by the hook hand door car hook man. I'm gonna need you to go and check on, there was a person who found him, see if you can maybe get some sort of insight on what's going on there, and report back to us if it is anything arcane. If this is just a murderer, please leave it alone to the CPP. We only handle the cool magical stuff with us. And Taylor Fritz goes, sir, yes, sir. And he goes and he starts taking off looking for evidence for hook hand door car hookman. And then he looks at the 4 of you and he says, well, I appreciate all of you new recruits joining us today. I have a very special task for all of you, and there's a reason why I'm sending 4 of you. There have been clowns sighted in the sewers. And, well, clowns are already terrifying enough, I know. But there is something a little bit worrisome about these clowns. We originally thought that these clowns were just, people's imagination or pranks that were going on, but then we started to get notifications that they were robbing and kidnapping people, which is also still part of the CPP's purview, granted. But then one of the victim's girlfriends took this photo, and he puts a photo up on the projector. The projector shows an image of a dwarven man being led by the hand. You see a clown holding his hand. The clown has a purple tuft of hair sticking out of the top of his head, very pale skin, chartreuse, which is like a yellow-green colored suit, and an orange flower. And the clown has turned and is looking in the general direction of the camera. And Lieutenant Poop zooms in on the clown's face. And we see that this clown has red eyes and a smile that seems to stretch up to the top of his head. Well, that's a terrifying image, but more concerningly, our part-time VOA agents, Mose Chisai, Mercy Wittersheens, Taylor Morgan, and David Zatz, they fought an entity on a rooftop at the end of the zombie apocalypse. And Frankenstein, his face resembled this creature's face. They said that it was the one between all. This is confidential. This cannot leave this room. But if this is indeed the one between all, this is a demonic entity that we're dealing with, and, well, that falls under our purview. So I'm tasking with all of you to go to the scene of the most recent victim, and I want you all to go and find out what's happening, and maybe save people and get some of these items that have been stolen back. Does anybody have any questions?
Skizz raises his hand. Like, what is the nature of these stolen artifacts and or possessions, and are they valuable?
Yes, actually, they are all incredibly valuable. One of the oldest ones that we have was when 2 people were attacked in front of a theater, in front of their child, and a pearl necklace was stolen.
Just to clarify, too, there's been, so how many clowns have been sighted in total? Not together, but just in general.
Oh, probably about 50 reports.
Okay.
50 reports of 50 clowns.
Well, they all look identical, so we're not sure if it's the same guy or if it's 50 different guys. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I have one unrelated, I guess, speculatory question. Was there any evidence of perhaps some flying rodentia?
Flying what?
Bats.
Flying bats? Actually, there has been a sighting of a rather large bat-like creature in the forest up to the northwest, but I don't think that those two things are connected.
The only reason I ask is because I'm deathly afraid of bats.
I'm sure you won't have anything to worry about inside of sewers. Do bats live in sewers? I guess you'll find out. All right.
I don't know if they do.
Well, if nobody else has any other questions, the most recent person who was kidnapped, you're all familiar with the local store, Bed Bath Beyond and More?
Of course.
Yes.
Oh,
My
yeah, I
cousin
love
used to
the
work
Beyond
there.
and More part.
Yes,
Yeah,
well,
my cousin had a summer job there in high school.
oh, very nice. Well, the owner, Carl Longtooth, has been kidnapped. His back door was left unlocked. It was while he was in the middle of accessing his safe. All of his valuables have been taken, and he has disappeared. There is an entrance to the sewer directly behind the Bed Bath Beyond and More. That would probably be your best place to start.
One final question. Do we have a complete catalog of what was in the safe?
No, it was bone dry.
No more questions.
I do have a slightly out of character question, given that Penny would already know this, but Carl Longtooth, what is he? What does he look like?
He's a bugbear. So he's a big ol'. I think I said he was something like 70 years old. He's a really nice guy. He tried to flirt with Elizabeth Taylor when she was in the store. It didn't go well for him.
Incredible. Thank you for including that detail. Awesome. Okay, thank you.
We got that report in maybe about an hour or two ago. So while Robert Morgan's checking out the candy shop and Taylor Fritz is checking out Hook Hand Our Car Hook Man, I would like you guys to go down to Bed Bath Beyond and More and investigate the sewers near there to see if we can get Carl Longtooth back, anybody else who's been potentially kidnapped, and find out what's going on with these clowns. Can I get a little more enthusiasm, team?
Penny is just like nodding very... Yeah, all right. Let's do this.
All right. Well, who here knows how to drive? He holds up a set of keys.
I mean, I do, but I might need a booster seat.
He holds up a booster seat and he throws both at you. Here you go, Skizz. And he throws you some keys and a booster seat. You guys go outside and there's a company issue vehicle. It is, it's pure blue. It's like a dark navy blue. And it's got a little... one of those little things where you take it off the dashboard and it magnets to the top of the car so it can have a big flashing light on it.
This is a police car?
Yeah.
It looks... Ford Taurus is what we're looking at. That won't do it all. Where's the impound lot?
It's behind the station. You want to go to the impound? Yeah, you walk up to the impound lot and you see there's a tiny little gnomish lady. She's sitting in this like little booth with a clipboard, and there's a big wiry gate directly beside her with razor wire all along the top of it. And she looks at you and she goes, "Oh, hello, my dear. What can I do for you?"
Well, how do you do, pretty lady? We need to, we're on official VPP business, and we need to...
What is the VPP? Do you mean the VOA or the CPP?
VOA, whatever. Official business.
Why do you need the impound lot?
Our assigned car is not working. We're gonna need something that functions.
She leans really close and then pulls her glasses down to look over them and looks at you deep in the eyes and says, "Do you want the sports car?"
Will it fit all of us?
Doesn't matter, we'll take the sports car.
She winks at Skizz. She pushes a button. You hear like a buzzing noise and the gate slides open. You hear her rumbling around in her drawer, and she pulls out a set of keys and throws it at you. You go walking into the yard, pushing the unlock button, and eventually you see a sports car that does not exist in our world, but does here. It is a bright yellow color like Bumblebee, and the doors do the cool open up thing. There's 4 seats. There's a sunroof. And yeah, you climb in this car.
Wait. I run back and get the removable light.
You get the removable light. The second you turn the car on, it starts blaring 50 Cent really loudly, and there is dice hanging from the mirror.
William gets into the car, opens the sunroof, stands up through the sunroof, and just like stands there like looking forward, kind of off into the distance, and is just like,
I think
"Suitable steed to pierce the darkness."
I think we all accidentally made the same character because Penny was about to do that too.
Wow, you're not that tall, and yet this is still a very tight fit.
Listen, kids, we'll stop by the hot topic afterward. We got business.
Piper, what are you Piper, what are you doing during all this?
Buckling in very carefully and trying to see if they can get himself into a seat by the window at least.
You're sitting in the back seat, sitting by a window, just holding onto Piper's legs so she doesn't fall out.
Also, can I add a detail? Can I say that the dice on that are hanging are D20?
100%, but the 20 is a symbol of a pair of boobs and a penis.
Sorry, those are percentile dice, Christian. You can't.
Yeah, sure. This car was owned by somebody once before. That lived in Valborough. Who knows who? You guys go driving off down the road. Two of you very unsafely standing through the sunroof.
I'm driving way too fast, by the way. Siren on, burning lights.
you almost cause like. I'm gonna roll a d8. You cause almost 6 accidents on the way there. An old lady crashes into a fire hydrant. A child dive rolls out of the way and lands on top of their box of Monsieur Musketeers bars, and they get squished all over the place. And he goes, "Hey, I found a silver voucher in here." That's really dark. He's about to get kidnapped. Jesus Christ. Yep. You cause a car to swerve into an old lady's house. She comes out and goes, "Not again!" And yeah, you end up pulling out in front of a Bed Bath Beyond and more.
I'm gonna exit through the sunroof.
Yeah, you climb through the sunroof. You dent the top of the car a little bit. No big.
How fucking weak is this car? I am not that heavy.
It's pretty weak, I guess.
It's been through a lot.
They don't make them like they used to.
All right.
I
Days where
forget
there was
that.
lead in the gas.
Forgets that somewhat shakily, looks back at the carnage and takes a few notes on their clipboard.
Not the clipboard.
Hey,
You should
what
probably
you
work that when we get back, right?
The dent or
The child?
the accident?
Accident.
Yeah. Right, the accident. Right.
Dent as well?
Yeah, it's in the town lot.
Can I
The
see
only
that
thing
just to
we'll
make
need
sure
to-
you didn't make any spelling mistakes?
The only thing we'll need to report is that this world is down one more blood-sucking fiend. I'm making a bit of an assumption that the clown drinks blood.
There was some clowns back there.
I meant for the future stuff, the stuff that we're gonna do. We don't have to talk about the past stuff, just the future stuff.
Oh, oddly hopeful for your Dr. Nina.
Eyes forward.
As you say eyes forward, you see a regular CPP officer standing in front of the entrance to Bed Bath Beyond and More. You recognize this as Norm. Norm is just a regular guy. He can't see through the obscuring. So for him, you guys just look like a bunch of humans walking up. He's got like a bit of a pot belly going on, but chicken legs. He's a little bit balding, and when he sees you guys, he goes, "Hey guys! Hey, wow! You sure chose a nifty ride to get here in."
Some of us have really good taste.
Thank you, little lady. I do have impeccable taste.
I came here in my baby myself, and he gestures over to a car that still has wood paneling on the sides.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
This is my car. I named.
Mahogany?
Yeah, how'd you know?
I love the wood grain.
That's the color I chose. Fake mahogany. You called it perfectly.
Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore. He says, dripping with sarcasm.
Yeah, anyway, I hear you guys are part of some like super secret like police thing, and I was told to let you guys in to investigate around if you wanted.
Sorry, hey, kid. Just a pro tip.
I'm 50.
Maybe don't lead with super secret thing when you're meeting new individuals.
What's wrong with saying that you're super secret? It's so cool.
All right. What's the situation there?
Yeah. He opens the door. You hear the jingle jangle of bells as you open it. You see Bed Bath Beyond and More, which kind of looks like a Bed Bath and Beyond, except it's massive, massive, massive. Just aisles and aisles and aisles of stuff. Everything that you can imagine. And you see that the place has been ransacked. A lot of the product has been destroyed and thrown on the floor, and anything that seems like it was valuable seems to have been taken. And you go up to the front counter, and you can also see that the cash register has been ripped open, and the safe that was sitting underneath the front counter is open and empty as well.
I'm gonna go and explore that cash box. I want to just take a look and see if there's I know that the cash box itself is empty, but I want to look at the surrounding area and see if I can, there's any, not something like fingerprints, but anything left behind, something like that.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
14.
You see that there is a overturned, at the front counter, he was selling ball bearings in bulk. And you see that was pulled off the counter, and a bunch of these little packages of ball bearings are just lying around on the floor.
Oh,
I'm
sweet.
gonna pocket those ball bearings.
Yeah, sure.
Do you want some?
Oh, I need to replenish my supply. You never know when a good pile of spheres is gonna come in handy.
Yeah, you pick up a bunch of these ball bearings. I'll say you each get about 1,000.
Great, thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else?
It's real good if someone's chasing you, just throw them behind you. They slip around real good. Make for some excellent slapstick comedy. Are there security cameras? Can we see security cameras?
You do see a security camera, and you do see a computer as well.
I would like to go and investigate and maybe retrieve some footage from that, see what the hell happened in here.
Yeah, when you go to the computer, there is a password, and it says, "My true love."
Are there any quick investigation check? Are there any pictures?
Yeah, go for it.
Is there anything around?
Roll an investigation check for me.
So I got a 7.
With a 7, you go looking around, and you don't really see anything off the hop that seems to stand out to you. But you do find, tucked underneath the cash register, is a little bag of marijuana.
I'd have been Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Sorry, another out of question character. Out of character question. Is weed legal here?
Oh, yeah, no, this is just Skizz found the drugs because he rolled low on finding the thing that he wanted to find. So he would find the thing that he would usually find. I'm assuming.
More part of Bed Bath Beyond and more.
They've got a dispensary in the back corner.
I wonder if they have any horse tranquilizers over there.
They did. They're all broken. Does anybody else want to try and
find the culprit?
Did I?
William
I Jane.
It does not work.
No.
This is not really helpful, but William is going around looking underneath all the beds that he can see.
roll me an investigation check.
It's a 19.
Holy shit! Okay, you're going around and looking under all of the beds, and you go and you take...
If I were a creature of the night, this is where I would be.
You take a peek into his office, and you see that he has a bed in his office. And it is a king-size bed. It's luscious. His office is massive. It's essentially his bedroom. He chose to live here. You go and you take a peek...
God.
You take a peek under that bed, and you see a printed security footage camera photo of him talking to Elizabeth Taylor.
This is a hell of a boogeyman. I'll take the photo.
All right.
Do I notice anything weird in the photo, or is it just him talking to her?
It's just them talking to each other the last time, when she went to visit him. So he printed off the security photo and kept it for some reason.
Great.
Hey, y'all, I'm all out of ideas over here. Does anybody have any idea who a dead-end grocery home goods store would be in love with? Wait, you, goth kid. Okay, Mothman, what did you find over there?
That's not the consonant I use. I found
I'm well aware.
a proverbial spider in his closet. What's that saying? How's that saying go?
I don't know. No one's
Anyway.
ever said those words before.
A body under the bed. Anyway, it looks like our missing person has a person he misses. I've decided I'm apparently a walking, talking one-liner. That's apparently the direction this character went immediately.
All right.
It's my favorite.
And I'll hand over the photo.
Elizabeth Taylor.
The
With an
computer opens.
Yes, amazing.
Glad someone knew who that was. I had no idea.
More surprised it worked when he typed in his accent.
You guys open up the computer, and you're easily able to find the security program. You see Carl Longtooth get attacked by a clown. you see the clown come up and grab him from behind and just like shove him into a bag and then take the bag and lift it over their heads and like Hulk slam it into the ground so he stops moving. And then you see 3 more clowns come walking in, and they all start to just like shuffle stuff into bags that looks important. And you see one of them going for the safe and going for the items. You do see Carl Longtooth. As he's struggling, he does reach out and grab the ball bearings before he gets put into the bag. And then you see them all, it's like done in under a minute. They all exit out the back door, heading towards presumably where the sewers are.
Do these clowns, are they all
Yeah, we
identical?
can call them jokers.
Do these jokers all look the same? Yes, they do. They are all identical.
And unfortunately, they're organized. That's not good for us.
What kind of
They must have gone to clown college or something.
What kind of stuff were they grabbing?
Anything that seemed valuable. So, like...
You to go for the safe, too.
Yeah.
We have to find these guys and recover valuable goods.
Roll me
for
in...
justice. All of us?
You're all watching the footage at the same time.
15.
That's a 1. 3, technically.
11.
Okay, William, you got the highest. You notice that they are specifically going for things that are shiny. It just so happens that a lot of shiny things happen to be expensive, but you do notice an odd moment where they start grabbing a whole bunch of, like, glass chandeliers, and not particularly expensive one, off of a shelf.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
This was in the Bed Bath Beyond section.
You said that they grabbed the chandeliers. This is gonna sound strange, but did they grab anything else that was like made of like really breakable stuff?
Yeah, you see them grabbing some like chalices and stuff like that. It does seem like they're just grabbing anything that seems valuable or shiny.
Okay, okay.
They are taking random things, but they knew to look inside the safe.
That's kind of what's getting me too. When was this footage taken? Like how long ago was it?
This would have been in the middle of the night at about like 3 a.m.
Okay, but within 24 hours.
It was noticed. It'd be about 11 a.m. right now. At about 9 a.m. when people would have tried to go to the shop when it opens, and they weren't able to get inside. Just to clarify one thing, as you guys are looking at what's in the safe, you do see that they are taking out what looks like precious metals and gems.
Okay.
Carl Longtooth had a secret fortune in his safe, apparently.
Interesting choice to keep it in your place of business, but okay.
He does live there.
That's right. Yeah, I guess that's true, yeah.
But, like, safety deposit boxes aren't that expensive. I don't know. Carl, he's 70. He's set in his old ways.
Either these jokers are
that
looking
is
to
also
make the most expensive disco ball I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot, or they got some ulterior motive. They need these things for something.
What's the most expensive disco ball you've ever seen?
It was made out of platinum and cocaine, and it was at this rave I went to. I'm as an upstanding member of the police force, as a reformed criminal, I probably shouldn't be telling other impressionable youths the details of my storied past.
But hypothetically.
Penny is just
But that was the best disco ball I've ever seen.
How does a
Or
disco
tasted.
ball get made of cocaine?
You had to be that kid.
Disco ever.
I don't think
Stick
I'm
with
satisfied
me.
that
I'll
answer.
I'll show you how it's done.
All right, what do you...
In order to smuggle it into the country, they had to plate the glass.
Turned it into a disco ball. It was just smuggled in on a disco ball shipment.
Why am I imagining that the party that you were at just like pinata'd this disco ball and then started breaking the glass up on the ground?
That's exactly what happened. There was a lot of tongue wounds.
Jesus Christ. Norm comes inside and he goes, hey guys, I don't mean to be rude, but I do gotta go watch traffic. Apparently somebody was driving like a maniac earlier, so they're calling me to go and, make sure everything's okay. So I do gotta lock up shop. Are you guys gonna be much longer?
Just a couple more minutes.
The only thing else that I want to look at in here is how they exited. Like, because we know the entrance to the sewer is behind. Like, how did they actually get out of this building back there?
Yeah, you see in the back of the shop, there is like a loading dock area, and there's a push door, so it can easily open from the inside. It's an emergency exit, but once it closes, it locks from the outside. When you go and look at it, you can see that it looks like there's some sort of damage that's been done to the lock.
Okay.
If you guys want, you could roll investigation, and I might be able to tell you more about what that damage looks like.
Oxima specialty. I'd like to take a look at that.
I got a 16.
I got a 12.
Yeah, this looks like a lock.
I got a nat 20.
Rod, you're rolling on fire today.
Where was any of this when I'm playing Moe's?
No.
Where's any of this?
Did you beat a nat 20, Zira, or not?
That's a 5.
You're in the
Nat
back
20 for a total of
trying to look. You look at this lock and inspect it closer, and you're able to see coming from the lock itself are little sort of zigzag lines in the from the handle and from the lock. It looks like it had some sort of electrical damage done to it.
I'm good in the store. Yeah, I think I'm good in the store.
If you'd like, I could try tracking them.
Yeah, do you want to roll survival?
Pretty good use. Look for oversized footprints.
Thinking
This is
Piper.
this is going to smell very, very weird. And Piper takes a moment. Your snout lengthens slightly as he takes on his wild hunt aspect.
To Norm,
And
you
what,
still
yeah.
look exactly the same. You just look like you're sniffing the ground. Well, that's an interesting tactic.
Training, special training.
Oh, do you train the dogs?
Yeah, he's got an affinity. Never you mind.
Once or twice. So 17.
17. You get down on the ground and you start sniffing ferociously. You get a smell of wet dirt, although it is dirt that you've never smelled before. As you are down looking at the ground, looking really closely, your eye also focuses in on a little ball bearing. And then a few feet farther along is another one. And another one. And you see a little path. Carl Longtooth is helping you track them.
Fucking A, Carl.
Really good for my nose, considering I didn't really want to have to track by scent in the sewer.
I kind of begrudgingly respect Carl Longtooth.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't even met him, and I'm like, this is my new favorite character. He's great.
Norm goes, all right, guys, I'm going to lock up. You guys seem to be onto something. That guy, his butt's really high in the air, and his nose is really low. Have fun. And he closes the door, and you hear...
Stop telling people about the secret organization.
It's like, what? What a good day at work. I met a secret organization. You hear his car puttering away.
Have fun playing in traffic.
You guys follow this little ball bearing path, and every 4 or 5 feet you see a new little shiny ball bearing, and you get around the corner and you see it leads right to the sewer drain. And this is it's more of a storm drain, really. There's water that's flowing into this. There's a really big circular entrance. You will have to go into the water to get into here. The tunnel looks pitch black.
I shouldn't have worn my white leisure suit. Who wants to carry me?
You're in a full
3 foot
white
halfway
laser suit.
Yeah, and white fedora.
Oh, no.
I'm working for the police. I'm a white hat now. I gotta look the part.
Oh no, you're tiny. Elio, why did you make a tiny character knowing we were going in sewer? Elio!
Think about it.
Are we both? Oh, we're both small. I'm 4.5 feet.
I'm 3 feet.
Okay, Penny, I can help you with this bit then.
Thank you.
How about you, Darkness? You wanna carry me?
Never allow the white light to be sullied, and I will pick you up. The light of justice.
Yes, justice will be done this day. Thank you.
Famously, you and justice like this.
Alright, so Skizz, you
Look at the
jump on
princess,
William's back, and then Piper, you jump on Penny, you jump on Piper's back.
I'm gonna give him a heavy shoulder pat and be like, thanks, bro.
You guys go walking into the tunnel, and you go wading into it. Obviously, the little path has disappeared as you go into the water. And as you start to walk deeper and deeper, the light from outside begins to phase until you are in pure darkness. What is your plan for being able to see?
I just so happen to have
Dark
just the
vision.
tool for this occasion.
And I pull out. I have a hooded lantern, but since we're in like modern times, it's one of those camping lanterns that is a like full-on flashlight that converts into that like you pop it out, and it is like.
Those are great.
Nice. You
Yeah.
pop this little
So-
lantern out.
I mean, it's not necessary for me. I can see in the dark.
I have a torch, so I will pull out my Nokia Lumia.
The sound of your Nokia Lumia echoes off of the chamber wall.
I don't know why it does that
I've
when I
never
click
seen
the
one of those
flashlight
before.
button. It's so confusing.
Yeah, you guys get this really, you get these two lights going in the sewers, and you continue walking deeper and deeper and deeper. Eventually, you come to a little platform that you can step up to and start walking along. The platform that you're walking along is going side by side with this storm drain. Eventually, it loops around and you see the storm drain kind of like peter off and going through like this grate. There's a little pathway that you walk through, and now you're in the proper sewers. The stench hits you in the face like Mike Tyson at his prime. Just
It smells like Granny Skizz's handbag. This is bringing me back.
yep. They called her Skizzy Skidmark.
Hey! No one disrespects Antonia Skizzard.
I'm the DM. I'm not here. I can disrespect who I want.
I hear the voice of God disrespecting my granny.
God, we're gonna have some words.
You
Yes.
think I won't stab God?
Skiddy had that dompy.
I do think this is an entire party of players who would stab God if given the chance.
little white and black fox are like sipping tea, talking to each other, and they're like, "I feel disrespected right now." You guys make your way into this sewer. Can everybody roll me a survival check for navigating through the sewer?
Seriously? Ugh. 14.
That's
It was
a
gonna give
16.
me a 20 and then it flipped.
Oh
Would
no.
you consider this to be under the umbrella of tracking fey, fiends, or undead?
I will say yes. I'm pretty sure
Alright,
that
make
this
notes
would.
of that.
I'm pretty sure this would count as fiend.
Oh, that's a
Well,
24 for me.
You
then.
can't make it easy for us to
22.
metagame.
Yeah, whatever. It's a one.
Like we're gonna, but it's like
Here we go.
22.
22. Nice. We had 2 people roll above 20, which means that only 2 random events are going to happen on your way through tracking through these tunnels. Up to 4 potential. Skizz and Piper find more of these little ball bearings lodged in the floor, and they go leading off in the direction leftward. You begin to follow after them, and as you are walking, I'm going to roll a d4. And we get a 1. All of a sudden, a giant swarm of rats comes running past you. The squeaking sound is immense. Beside you, there is the sewer water. There's a little railing, and then there's about 10 feet. And I'm assuming you guys are standing side by side, or in like a cube or something, right? You probably got set.
I'm still riding on William's back. These are patent leather shoes. I'm not getting them dirty and sewer gunk.
If you're still riding on his back, I'll say you don't get hit, but I'm going to say that you're going to have, well, it's going to be an attack roll on you, so I'm going to say they have advantage on the attack roll to you.
To kill these rats.
No, they're just running past you, and as they run past you, they start nipping at your ankles and stuff. So to start, they get
I
a
like you.
they get a freaking 20 on William.
Yeah?
Yep. Are you still on his back, or did you jump down?
So I'm still on his back.
Okay. So then this is
Sensible, we
also.
don't want to get separated.
Oh, you know what? That's only a 10. I think that might miss you.
Oh, yep, that misses me.
Cool. Okay, so this is just going to be 1 flat damage to to William. Everybody else, you manage to stay like still and the rats run over you. William, you kind of like accidentally step on one of their tails and 8 of them turn around and bite your ankle, and they do 5 damage to you.
Christian, I think you're forgetting something.
What?
The Rodentia squee.
All you hear is squeeze, 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 squeeze. Tons of squeeze running through.
You're welcome, listening audience.
Rats like gone at this point, or are they still kind of?
After they do that, they just keep fleeing away, almost like a horror movie jump scare.
Well, that doesn't bode
Okay.
well.
Yeah, I was gonna offer them some cheese, but never mind.
One stands and looks
Oh,
back
I also
at
have
you.
loose cheese in my pockets.
One stands, turns, and looks back at you, and lifts its cute little nose in the air, and it goes.
I tap on Piper's shoulder and like scramble down. And I grab the cheese that's in my pocket and I give him like a little piece.
Roll me animal handling.
I really hope this fucking works.
Don't fuck up or he's gonna bite your finger.
No! Are you fucking kidding me?
What'd you get?
Why? A 2!
He goes,
Watch out, you're gonna get sewer plague. No one wants that. Trust me.
the little rat goes, and bites a chunk out of your finger. Because it's just one, I'm going to say it only does 1 damage, though. He goes running away with a piece of your finger and cheese.
Well, I was going to say that I was going to put the cheese down for you, but okay, that works.
He turns around, he flips you off, and he keeps running.
I like that rat style.
There are no friends down here.
Clearly. Like glare after the rat.
We're all friendly here. No?
Of course.
No.
Climb back
I got it. I read the room. Got it.
All we have to trust is ourselves.
Oh God.
I trust her.
I trust
Okay,
him.
ourselves and then the individual little bonds that we forged along the rest of us.
Real quick, Penny and Piper are different species,
No, we're the same species.
Shifters in
and
here.
you're what? Sorry, I
A shifter.
Shifter. Oh, okay. Like,
Did your dad fuck around? Is what Skizz is trying to say politely.
Oh, we don't have any dads.
We've got 2 moms.
Progressive. Tell me more
You guys are having a nice, heartwarming conversation as you're walking down this tunnel.
about the sexual history.
Down the clipboard.
You come to a sudden stop as you say, "Tell me more," and you see a giant pile of refuse in front of you. Just a giant pile of shit. So it is completely blocking this path. It's maybe about 10 feet long.
Ugh.
So you have to figure out how are you getting past this big pile of poop. To your side is the sewer water, or you can jump over this poop.
Well, if I was a
Could try jumping it.
I'm sorry. Who said that?
Did you
Could try jumping it.
I'm jumping.
Hey, small one, leave. You're not on his back anymore. I was like, hey.
You did- okay.
I mean, you. So sorry. How high is like how much of a distance do we have from the pile?
How big is the shit pile? How tall is the shit pile?
Have you ever seen Jurassic Park?
One of the most famous films in the world.
Have you ever seen that movie that everybody's seen, Jurassic Park? Yeah, so this is taller than you. I'll say it's about 3.5 feet high, and like 5 feet wide. Between the top of the pile and the ceiling, you have about 7 feet of clearance.
I was gonna suggest actually, Piper. Do you want to just like me?
We can start with that.
You're just gonna throw her?
Yeah. He's just gonna
We've
like
done this in the
you.
past.
All right,
And I'm pretty dexterous.
you pick up Piper and go to throw her. Can you give me an athletics check? I'm gonna say you have to beat a 15, or Piper's gonna land in the poop.
21.
Okay, Penny, you clear over the poop and land on the other side. With getting over a 20, I'm going to say you don't need to roll acrobatics. You just land deftly on the other side. How's everybody else clearing this poop?
Jump.
Running jump. Your jump is probably far enough to clear that with werewolf lineage, I'm guessing.
I actually can't remember how that's calculated.
What is your strength? You know what? We'll do an acrobatics check. I'll give you advantage on the check.
Acrobatics, or could I make a case for athletics? And a potentially very undignified landing.
I'll say athletics, and you do a standing jump instead of a running long jump. It's all in the thighs.
23.
23. You just you do a bending lunge jump, and you clear perfectly over the poop. Your heels don't even scrape the top of it. Skid and
Skizz.
Sorry, I was gonna say a joke and then I accidentally ruined it. Skizz, how are you gonna do this without becoming a skid?
That's pretty good. If I could give you advantage, I would.
Yay, I get inspiration.
Like to look at the walls real quick. Is there like any way that I can like climb around this mound on the wall?
If you want to grab,
He's concerned about ruining his digs.
do you want to grab hold of slippery, moldy wall? I will allow you to do that with an athletics check. But if you fail, you're falling in the poop.
Okay, and if I were to attempt to jump over that, that would be athletics or acrobatics?
That would be acrobatics.
And what would I have to clear to do it?
It's a 15 for either.
Okay, and my other option is going in the sewer water.
Yeah, you can just easily avoid this by going in the sewer water.
Okay, Skizz literally takes off his pants, jacket, and shoes, hops in the water, walks around, and then climbs out and puts them back on.
So it's just all on the inside?
Were you like completely down to nothing, or did you?
No,
have
it's listen. I'm gonna take my shirt off and I'm gonna use that towel and wipe off the bulk of the.
Can
I'm not getting this suit dirty.
Can I also just say, how do you enter the water? Because it is like a little bit of a 5-foot drop on the other side of a railing. Easy to climb up out of, but I'm curious what you do before you go in the water.
Okay, so I strip completely naked.
Yeah.
Just hanging out. Get a good look. I stuff all my clothes in my bag.
Yeah.
I leave that with the strap dangling off on the side. I hold onto the side, hop down, and get in the water. It's like, again, Nana's handbag.
The second you do that, your feet don't find the bottom, and you just and you go up to this high in the water, holding barely on with your hands, and your feet still aren't touching the ground. When I say this high, I mean like your chin.
As soon as you get close enough, I'll grab your stuff from you.
Do you want to just finger shuffle along the ledge?
That's the plan.
I'm gonna make it an easier athletics check. Can you give me an athletics check not to fall into the water?
That's a 6.
Yeah, it's super easy because you're floating in the water a bit. You get to the other side and you pull yourself up. You are covered in poo water.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Because your head didn't go under, I'm going to say this Constitution saving throw is going to be a lot easier to pass because it didn't get in your mouth or nose. But can you give me a Constitution saving throw in case anything splashed at you?
Pink eye. It's here we go. 14.
14, you pass. You do get pink eye, but it's not affecting you negatively right now.
I know from experience conjunctivitis takes a couple of days to set in.
Yeah, a few days. If you survive, you'll have pink eye. We still have William. William, how are you getting past this?
I'm just gonna jump over it.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
Ooh, that's a 10.
You do a big ol' slip and face plant the poop. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
So that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. I smell like poop, but my stuff's all right.
You got a 9. You get poop all in your mouth, and you just throw up violently. You've got the poisoned condition right now. You stand up and wade your way through the rest of the poop, get to the other side.
Hey, do you have a water skin on you?
Do.
Rinse your mouth out a bunch. It'll help.
No, this'll help, and I hand him a flask of vodka.
No. Do the rinse out first, and then take the vodka. I look at Skizz.
I get stuff. And then drink the water. We don't need you hungover later.
I forgot which one's the water.
It doesn't matter. Just
Try
drink them
both
both.
again.
I'm learning so much about being a detective today.
Yes, from the absolute professionals we are.
This clipboard is going to be a work of art.
You guys stand up.
Not for you, maybe.
You guys stand up, dust off your clothes, covered in poop. Some of you are clean. You are able to find the ball-bearing path, and you continue to follow it. As you go to take your first step, you hear the chilling sound of clown laughter echoing throughout the tunnels. Just
Well, that's somewhat unsettling.
This is not a good first day.
I don't like that.
I should have gone to jail.
You go walking and turn a corner, and you see a dead end.
Was there any other way that we could see?
Wait. I know a thing or two about sewers. They don't just build dead ends into them for no reason. Can I make a quick just perusal of the area in case there's maybe some latch or something that opens a door?
Yeah, everybody roll me investigation checks.
God! Oh wait, that's a 7, not a 1. 7 looks an awful a lot like a 1 when it's sideways.
11.
12.
9.
All right. I think you got the highest there, William. You see, so the rest of you are kind of like perusing around, looking at the ground. You see the ball bearings just seemingly disappear into nowhere against this wall. William, you kneel down and take a look, and you see a tiny little flower leaning up against the wall. The rest of you see that the sewer like turns and goes down its own tunnel. This is kind of the walking path that you were falling on that like turns away and just ends. When you're going and investigating this little flower, you do see that there's a little button on the floor there that you can push.
Orange flower.
Orange flower.
Press
Same.
one.
You push a button on the floor and you hear a grinding sound of stone against stone. And the door just goes and opens in front of you.
Yeah, they don't build dead ends in sewers.
Directly on the other side of this door, you see a floating red balloon. Beyond the balloon, you see a staircase going down.
I'm gonna take out a dagger.
Yeah, I want to
Like-
pop that immediately. Skizz just needs to pop
Oh,
that.
I'm actually just scared and dagger it, to be honest. I'm not gonna pop that balloon.
Okay, so Skizz then deploys, has put on his suit again, and apparently his hidden damage deploy method, and just like in crossbow pops the balloon.
What is everybody's passive perception? And can any, I doubt this, but can anybody beat a 22?
No.
Okay. Nobody's invested in wisdom. You hear thump, thump directly behind you on the path, and you hear 3 clowns going. As you go and stab this balloon, it changes into a clown as well.
Damn it, Skizz.
They pull out what look like laser pistols. Their hands crackle with like electric energy on their free hand, and they laugh maniacally at you. And the balloon in front of you changes into one as well as it unleashes or it drops its phantasmal form. Everybody.
See, not my fault. They were gonna do this regardless.
Oh yeah, yeah. They
See?
rolled.
Electric clowns.
Well, it's more like that stupid prank where they shake your hand.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So yeah, electric clowns. What did everybody roll on initiative?
9.
9. It's the poop.
4.
Oh gosh,
20.
20. Nice.
Skizz got a 19.
All right, so in front of you there's a clown. Behind you there's 3 clowns. They are terrifying. They all look identical, down to the yellowed teeth, with the same crook in the teeth. They, interestingly, none of them have the red eyes or the smile that you saw before, but they still look evil. And they're going to attack you. Penny, you saw this coming when you saw that red balloon, and you get to act before they get to attack you. What would you like to do? Also, just to be very clear, they are within 5 feet of all of you. They've all like landed and like clustered together. You guys are really stuck in between this wall and them.
I'm gonna take that dagger that I already got ready and go for the heels.
Yeah, do you want to attack the one that's in front of you blocking the stairs or one of the other 3?
I'll attack the one in front of me.
Roll to hit.
The fuck is my thing? There we go. 15.
15. You see as you stab it right to the heart. It looks down at the knife in its chest, looks up at you, smiles, waves by, and explodes. Just acid goes and lands all over you.
Motherfucker. Oh no.
And everybody who's within 5 feet of you. I'm gonna say, William, you were probably within 5 feet because you opened the door. And I'll say you guys are in a square formation. So we'll say that Skizz and Piper on the other side. So can you and William both give me dexterity saving throws?
That's no bad. Okay, ignore the thing that I just did. I forgot saving.
Well, from
There we
me.
go. 20.
Nice. You both pass, so you do take half damage. You're both going to take 5 points of acid damage. You just get covered in this acid. You like dodge out of the way, but a bunch of it like lands on your arm, and you just see it bubbling and sizzling. And when it bubbles, it like pops, and the pop spreads more of it onto your shoulders.
Oh.
that was your action. What do you want to do for bonus action or movement? The stairs are open in front of you if you want to start plunging down them.
Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, I'm ahead for the stairs.
Okay, how much movement do you have?
Great question. 25 feet.
25 feet? You are a rogue, so if you wanted, you could bonus action dash.
I could, yes.
Do you want to dash so you get a full 50 feet?
Sure.
Okay. You stab through this one, it explodes acid. You do a cool little roll as you carry your force forward, and then you go just little feet on the stairs going down. The stairs do curve, so you immediately see Penny go out of sight, William. Skizz, you've turned around and you see 3 of these clowns directly in front of you. There are 2 currently within 5 feet of you, and one's a little bit off to the side. What do you want to do?
Well, you don't get far in this business without making assumptions based on things exploding that have already exploded. And by this business, I mean crime. I would like to start my move by taking my bonus action to disengage. Are they towards or behind me? Can I disengage and move down the stairway after?
Yeah, you can. Of course.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay. You disengage.
Whilst that is happening, and I forgot to mention this earlier, Skizz has been carrying and had tied to his backpack a gaudy diamond top cane that he then twists, unfurls. One half is just a stick, the other half is a rapier. And on his way out, he is going to do an attack, a multi-attack, he's going to attack the last one away from him.
Okay, so when you attack it, it would still be within 5 feet of you in that moment.
Okay, then on the other hand, I forgot about the exploding part. So instead...
No, stab them, it's fine. It'll be great.
No, it won't. Skizz thinks better about his initial thoughts of violence and instead decides to disengage, move away, pull out his pistol and his derringer, which is... I am flavoring as his hand crossbow.
Okay.
Which just pops out of his sleeve.
You're not wearing a shirt. Where did it come from?
No, I'm not wearing a shirt. I'm wearing my coat though.
Okay. Bare chested.
That's why I gave up my silk shirt. So
Gotcha.
wear my white leisure suit. Stay with us.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I'd like to shoot whichever one is most readily available after I'm and get the fuck out of here and literally deploy my VOA issued pistol and my hidden crime derringer.
You go and try and shoot the one that is not within 5 feet of Piper.
That's a 22.
22 hits. You see that it immediately explodes. As it explodes, the acid lands on the one directly beside it, which then causes it to explode, which lands on the one directly beside it, which causes it to explode. Piper, can you give me 2 dexterity saving throws?
I am fantastic at dexterity, because that is off the cuff a 3, and the second one is a 6. I used all my good luck for jumping.
Holy shit.
I love a damage sponge.
Okay, so the first one is 13 damage. The second one is 11 damage, as you just get coated in acid. Do you want to do any movement, Skizz?
Yeah, I did the disengage so I could move away from them, down the staircase as I was whipping out 2 pistols.
You've got 30 feet of movement,
Italian fat style.
You got 30 feet of movement for that?
Yep.
Okay. As this happened, crawling along the walls on either side of the staircase, you see 2 clowns come crawling up and end up face to face with Penny.
I missed so fucking much, just for the record.
They're just limbs moving at unnatural angles as they come rushing up onto Penny. They stop about... no, they're going to come right up to you, and they're both going to try and grab your arm. They're going to roll to see if they hit. The first one gets a 14 to hit, and the second one gets a 19 to hit.
Meets it, beats it, so they both...
They both hit, actually.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a 14.
this is all going to be lightning damage. They grab you both at the same time and just shock the shit out of you. This is going to be 14 damage on the first hit.
On the first hit, okay.
16 damage on the second hit.
I'm down.
You're actually down?
Big oof.
It's more of the same clowns that are doing the attacking, right? Like same.
You all, from your perspective, you just see the staircase glow blue, and you don't know what happened. You hear Piper scream out, "Piper!" They start dragging your body down the stairs. William!
Do something about it.
Sorry, just to clarify, did you mean Penny is getting dragged down the stairs?
Sorry, I meant Penny.
Uncanny dodge. Does that just work on area of effect things rather than attacks?
Let me just take a...
Anyway, Penny could nervous younger sibling.
Yeah. If an attacker you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage. So one was, I think the higher one was a 16, so you can add back HP. You're at 5 HP right now.
5, okay, thank you.
You barely hang on. They don't start dragging you down the stairs, but they look like they might if they get you down.
Happy to.
William, you hear your friend get shocked. You see your friends charging down the stairs. What do you want to do?
To run over towards those stairs.
Okay, she is 50 feet down right now. She used bonus action dash. She got pretty far ahead of you.
Is there a channel in the middle of these stairs, or is it just
It's a tunnel. Yeah, it's just a...
I'm just going to take a dash myself and get down those stairs to try and get alongside Penny.
Okay. What is your speed? 30?
30.
Cool. So you would be able to get right to where Penny is with these two clowns. How far away from them do you want to be? Do you want to be like right up in the mix?
I want to be right up in the mix.
Okay, you get right behind Penny. Staircase isn't wide enough that you can stand side by side. They were like crawling on the wall, so it's a little different than two people standing side by side in the staircase. It's really narrow.
Boy. Well, with a minorly panicked cry of Penny, I start sprinting down the staircase too.
Take dash action as well?
Yep.
Sorry, I will call out, Skizz was 30 feet down. Do you just like shove past him, William and Piper?
I do a little flip over top of him.
Nice, Piper. You go over, Piper goes under?
Skizz hears the thundering and just like plasters himself against the wall.
Penny, you've got two clowns directly in front of you, and you've got William directly behind you with Piper directly behind him, and you hear Skizz on his way down too.
You also hear
You
Skizz
can get behind
shout,
me.
"Hey, maybe grab one of them."
Yeah,
Ask
okay.
some questions.
I'll try to go. I'm gonna like... How tall are these things, by the way?
And they're maybe about 5.5 feet tall.
Oh, so they're really not big. Okay. I'm gonna go for the leg, and my goal is to grab onto their leg and just stab with my dagger.
So you want to grapple and attack them at the same time?
And they know they explode.
Don't hug the thing which explodes.
Ugh. Okay. I guess, yeah, now if they're not actually trying to grab me. Yeah, I'll just get past them then. I'll keep going.
So you do disengage and then just use dash action? So bonus action, disengage, and then dash? Cool. They like swipe at you with weird, dirty fingernails, and they laugh at you as you go running off, and you just see their eyes, like animal eyes, in the darkness as you turn down the staircase. And then they turn and look at William, who is next on the stairs. Skizz, you are 30 feet up. Everybody else is about 50 feet down. So you've got another 20 feet to go to reach them. But then you've got Piper and William in the way before the clowns. What do you want to do?
Okay, I think what Skizz wants to do is obviously cock his pistol again. We are going to take the cunning action.
Yeah.
And do a dash. Okay, so I would like to run past my coworkers. As soon as I get there, I immediately fire on whichever creature is immediately visible.
So think about it this way. There's two spaces here. There's an empty space, and there's a space here. If you move past them, you'll be within 5 feet. You're taking Penny's spot to move past them.
And I assume I can't fire on the run. And I can't disengage. You've made a puzzle for me.
I know, right? It's almost like I am getting better at making combat encounters.
Well, no one likes that.
I'm sorry. They all just die. Inexplicably, God comes down and says, "I'm sorry."
That's what Skizz expects.
No, the clowns look at you and they laugh at you and they wiggle their fingers and they shake their bums.
Okay, so I've already taken my bonus action. I can't get past them. 1 second. Just looking at...
You can, so you're either, based on what movement you have, your attacks would either be you attack from behind your friends and have a bit of a disadvantage on the attack because they'll have a higher AC, or you can get right up in the mix and do a melee, but then they're going to explode on you.
Well, we're not doing that one. So we're gonna do that first one.
Okay. You do get...
Thank you for simplifying it for me. I was thinking about it way too hard.
You go and stand behind your friends and you pull out your guns and you aim them at these guys. Roll to see if you hit.
That's a 12?
A 12, you hear it like hit off the wall and you see a bunch of sparks go flying everywhere. We'll say that was your police issue VOA pistol. Let's do your big gun.
I'm sorry if the ricochet killed anyone.
A rat goes, ouch, my life.
I'm using my hand crossbow as my second attack. 13?
13, a bigger boom, a bigger spark. This would have hit if your friends weren't in the way, but you were too worried about killing somebody that you might like now.
Damn my sense of camaraderie and justice.
Anything else for your turn?
That's it. I've done all I can.
They reach down, pull out a ray gun. They are 10 feet away from William. They're going to shoot him with their guns.
What kind of clown has a ray gun?
A space clown. I'm stealing the stat block. 17 to hit for the first one and a 16 to hit for the second one, both going towards William.
Can I make an interrupt?
Yeah.
I can intercept some of that. I can intercept fighting style interception if someone
Of a
within 5 feet of me gets hit by an attack.
Can you
It's
read?
more just sort of sticking shield in front.
Where do you have to be within 5 feet?
Within 5 feet. It's a little bit hinky because behind each other, but...
When a creature you see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you with an attack, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage the target takes by 1d10 plus proficiency. You must be wielding a shield or a simple martial weapon. 100% we're using this, dude. That's amazing. What is your proficiency bonus at level 5? I think it's a +3?
Yep.
Cool, so roll me a d10, add 3.
2 plus 3.
So whatever damage I roll is going to be 5 less.
Beautiful.
Which is not bad. First one's a 6.
Only the first one hit me.
So, sorry, you reduced it by 5, so you only take 1 point of damage. Yeah, you deflect. You see these, like, green energy missiles come from these guns. You throw your shield out, and it tinks it away from William, and it just catches you on the shoulder a little bit. As it catches you on the shoulder a little bit, though, some of the energy seeps into your body. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
What type of damage was that?
Psychic.
Okay, cool. Sorry, wisdom save was it?
Yes.
Great. Just an 11.
How do you sound when you start laughing maniacally?
It is a, like, righteous laugh in that sense. It's kind of like a, you cannot stop me, my colleagues and I. You can't even harm me. And it just continues on like that with, like, almost...
Yep. Incapacitated, and as you just start laughing like that, you can repeat the same at the end of each of your turns.
You, Christian, I say good luck editing that. That's going to peak.
You'll notice I tried to kind of move back.
That did not pick up well at all.
That makes sense. Also, shout out to the text my girlfriend just sent me of, that's enough.
From downstairs.
Yeah, so because it goes to your turn right away, you do the wisdom save right at the end of your turn.
Right. It's going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you managed to stop laughing.
Someone else will finish you
quiet.
off.
Piper.
I'm going to resist the urge to get up close and personal. I do have my very department standard, very absolutely by the book, no nonsense handgun.
Freshly cleaned.
If there's any more by the book, it would be in the library. Want a better. And immediately in that one.
The universe heard your joke and was like,
You shoot the bullet, it pings off the wall a whole bunch, and then lodges in the wall directly by Skizz's face.
I'm trying to murder people here.
Piper, do you have any movement or bonus actions you would like to do?
Second shot. Second time lucky. Okay, 21 that time.
Nice. Your bullet. Tell me how you killed him.
So after trying to emulate my big sister and trying to fire in a non-regulation position and trying to be a little bit cool for once, take a breath, re-steady, use the proper grip, and fire once.
Remember what they said in the textbook.
Exactly.
Goes straight through a clown's forehead. It turns and grins at you. And its eyes go red, and its smile just goes huge, and you see it go, "Come try and find me. That should be fun." And then it just explodes, and the other clown explodes along with it, coating the staircase in acid. And you hear
Everyone else saw that?
you hear Penny running away down the stairs, not aware that they died.
You know that happened.
All right. You guys all start walking down and down and down these stairs, and you're walking for what feels like about an hour. At some point, like, your eyes start seeing things in the shadows. You are having trouble focusing. The lights are flickering a whole bunch, and it's just giving you this weird sense of inertia as you're descending. But eventually you come to another wall. You find a secret little button in a similar position to where you found it at the top, and the doors shuffle open. And you step out into an incredibly massive cavern. You're on a flat dirt surface, and beyond the dirt surface, you see that you are overlooking an underground city. All of the buildings are made of stone. You see blue lights illuminating throughout the city, casting just dim light everywhere. As you step out towards this ledge and look down, you see people walking around. They do have paler skin and lighter color hair, presumably because they've been living underground for so long. You're far enough away that they can't really see you looking over this ledge, looking down at them. You look around and you realize that you have come out of the middle of what looks like a mountain. So imagine if, like, the Grinch was underground, if that makes sense.
I was going to say a city of Ember.
Fahudorai.
No, you definitely don't hear singing, but you do hear, like, the sounds of clinging of people digging tunnels, and you see, like, women and children and stuff roaming about. And on the ground, you see a little ball trail that's leading up the mountain. There's, like, a path that curves around the outside of the mountain.
Okay.
Away from
the city.
Obviously, that's not germane to our goal here.
Are we still in our own jurisdiction here?
That's a really good question.
To the last thing the overzealous police officer said to me, justice has no jurisdiction, so let's go.
Can I scout ahead? I would like to do a stealth check and scoot up the slope.
You scoot up the slope and you peek up around the corner and you see what looks like a dwarven man, but with a pure white beard and light blue skin. He's got a pickaxe and he's just going to town on the side of the mountain. And he's whistling to himself as he does it. And he's singing in a language that you don't quite know, probably. Does anybody here speak Undercommon?
Negative.
Don't think so.
Ooh, this is going to be fun. I was really hoping nobody picked it. Yeah, he's speaking in a language that you don't quite understand. You are picking up words here or there, and you can sense that this language is similar to your own normal common language, but it is still vastly different. He does not notice you. He is enthralled in his work.
Watch how a professional does it.
I want to just like sneak up behind this dude and basically just like club him on the back of the head so that we don't have to deal with him. Like this, listen. I'm a career criminal. I don't give a fuck. I mean, he's gonna notice. This man is gonna notice if us weirdos who are not pale skinned or blonde haired we try and walk past up the mountain. I'm just gonna sneak up in there, give him a quick blackjack to the back of the head, and he might have some brain swelling later. He'll be fine. The dwarves, they got hardy constitution scores. I'm not worried about that at all. But if we can just dispatch him, we won't have to deal with him. Like, I don't want to talk to this guy. And like, despite the protestations, I like put a finger on Penny's lips and then just like run over, sneaky style, still check, and then run up behind him. And basically, I'm just trying to like clobber him on the back of the head and knock him out.
He got an 8 on perception as you start to get close to him. What do you get on your stealth? Probably higher than an 8.
I cannot get less than a 10.
Then you definitely sneak up behind him, roll to hit, and roll with advantage.
I'm gonna use my club because like I'm not trying to like murder this dude. It's a 10. I'm gonna roll again. It's a 17.
You go to club him on the back of the head. You lift your club up and you go, and as you bring it down, he turns around. One word comes across from his language, which is friend. And you smack him on the head, and he falls over. As he falls over, he's laying on the ground, and his shirt opens up, and you see a little pendant of a fox, but the fox is a brown color. And he's just laying there on the ground unconscious.
Can I make a religion check real quick?
Yeah.
Because I know there's the white fox and the black fox. What's the brown fox? Skizz doesn't know what the brown fox is. I got a 9.
9, you have no idea what the brown fox would be.
I don't know what that means. I never met this man before in my life. I'm not his friend. He doesn't know me. This is not an inside job.
I'm just gonna kind of glare at you a little bit.
What? I solved the problem. Let's go.
There was no problem to begin with.
There was a man in the way of us trying to accomplish our goal. I didn't kill him.
Heard of the word
I feel like that's...
Excuse me, or...
No, that doesn't exist in Goblin. I don't know what to tell you.
He has a satchel.
Oh, I take the satchel.
We are not robbing...
No,
no.
Yeah, you find 2 healing potions that have both cracked and broken, and they've stained a photograph that he has of him and his family.
From him falling over me, cracking him on the head?
Oh yeah, regret your decision.
So I might have been in the wrong here, but I could not have known that given the information at hand.
Yep.
Does anybody want to suckle in his satchel to get some healing points back?
It's mixed with glass.
We can pick those bits out.
You hear people speaking Undercommon beginning to walk up the mountain towards where you guys are.
God.
What'd you guys like to do?
I'm running.
We should keep going.
So we gotta go. I realize this was a mistake. I'm sorry.
During the travel here, would that have been like leisurely enough for us to be able to engage in short rest?
Yeah, I'll let you take a short rest. That's not going to cure poison, but that will give you some HP back.
I pass the soggy bag back to him. It's like, just suckle on this. You can use the bag to filter out the glass bits.
You go booking it up the mountain, and you go farther and farther away from the city until eventually the mountain starts to meet the top of the cavern and turn into a tunnel in its own right. You begin to go down this tunnel, which opens up into its own separate cavern, and you see in the center of the cavern is a solitary 1-story stone house, and you see that there is a light on in the window.
You can go take a peek in the window.
Yeah.
So, Skizz is feeling a little chastised from like accidentally bonking the dude. It's like, hey, maybe my initial idea of doing the crimes at every encounter is not the best. Somebody else want to take point?
Character growth.
Yeah, I'm gonna go scampering up to the window.
Yeah, you go and scamper up to the window. I'm not going to make you roll stealth or anything for this. You quietly take a peek in the window, and you see a very strange sight. You see an old man with gaunt skin laying on what looks kind of like a dentist chair. He's shirtless, and his skin is so shrunk and sallow that you could count the ribs very easily. He has a very long purple beard and a small tuft of purple hair sticking out of the top of his head. His arm is hooked up to an IV, which is connected to a machine. The machine is running a bit of it's sort of like a generator. You hear like a little bit of a light electrical rumble coming from it, and that is connected to a very large tube. Think Mewtwo from Mewtwo Returns, where you've just got a specimen floating in liquid. This looks like a teenaged version of him, floating suspended in the liquid, still developing, the same purple tuft of hair sticking out of the top of his head. On the desk in the corner, you see an intricate makeup kit.
Makeup kit. Okay. All right, I'm gonna scamper back to my party and play. Is this someone I've seen before?
They both look like the clowns with no makeup on, except one is incredibly young and the other one is incredibly old and very unhealthy.
Have we found a clown farm?
We're
Yeah.
gonna have to burn this place to the ground if that's the case.
Everybody roll insight.
I
18.
got a 9.
22.
I was a 3.
You guys are just baffled, but William and Piper, you guys hear this, and one word jumps to your mind. Clone.
Clown farm.
Clown farm.
Oh, God.
But
Okay.
specifically
something
with getting above a 20, you feel like maybe this old man, this is being done against his will.
Okay.
Yeah. We know it's a clown farm. There's a bunch of clowns coming out of here. What are you talking about?
But our clown, he's the one who's had the joke played against him.
I think
Do you think of these in your
Okay.
spare time?
I think that we might be dealing like a pack mindset situation where there's really but different vessels. Does that make sense to you guys? Because the thing that really is sticking for me is red eyes and smile. I think that we need to focus on finding the leader. I think all the other clowns are distractions.
What was
Well, I
that?
can-
Was that not obvious from minute 1 when they told us that there was a bunch of dudes that looked like the guy?
Well,
Yeah.
there was still the
I-
option.
I-
The guy?
Was the
Okay.
I don't know how else to say it. I'm gonna say it. The Joker.
Hey, I gave him the opposite color scheme, okay?
I don't know if you know how little that helped.
I think I know what we can do to draw out this mega clown.
Wait.
Buddy.
Who said? Just stop. Back up a little bit. Who said clown farm?
Piper.
I've been on this earth a long time. It's a very funny joke because clown sounds like clone. Like big fan. I gotta call attention to it.
Thank you. It's always nice to be appreciated by the senior
It
officers.
took me a minute. I'm not super smart. I don't know if you know.
All right, guys, what are we doing?
What is your plan?
William's gonna turn around, sprint at the house, and dive through the window.
The window smashes. You do a barrel roll. You stand up.
And rip the ivy out of the man's arm on the table.
Old choice.
The old man's eyes regard you with shock and awe. You see the teenaged version of him in the test tube explodes immediately, just staining the water with acid. The old man looks at you, and he says, "Who, friend? Foe?"
Savior.
Such an edgelord.
He understands just the word save, and he says, "Fox, red, below, beast, princess."
The fox is a beast princess? The fox has a beast.
We need to go find another castle.
Have you been looking at my internet search history?
Help. The old man has his eyes currently locked on William's. And William, you watch as the life leaves his eyes. And you see what looks like a little pinprick of color in the center of his eye. And it slowly grows until his eyes get overtaken with a red color. And this corpse's mouth begins to curl up into an unnatural smile. "Oh, hello. Why don't you come on down below and
Kill it with
meet
fire.
Princess? She would love to meet you. Are you here for the bugbear? Or maybe a child? Fascinating. You can't save them. You can't save anyone." And then the red just fades from his eyes, and his mouth turns back into normal, and he's just a corpse in front of you again.
Right, again I said that was deeply unsettling.
That was fantastic.
I love just the silence of awe that came from you guys after that. Just,
You know, narratively that was great. As a character, don't like that at all.
Fucking terrible.
Piper has got their clipboard.
Also, can you
We can talk after. I'm gonna need that list of words for reasons unrelated.
Now that you're in the
Okay.
room, you do also see that there is a trap door in the corner. Very Evil Dead trap door, like, lifts up from the ground.
I would like to... Can I take a look at the makeup real quick?
Yeah, of course. You walk over and you just see that it's a massive amount of makeup and, like, the lipsticks and face paint and colors. It looks like what the clowns were wearing.
I would like to destroy this makeup.
Yeah, of course. You smash that table.
No. I have just the thing, and I whip out my disguise kit. There is makeup remover.
It's just a flamethrower.
sorry, that's a bit too much. Here's some acid you're allowed to put on your face. It's not recommended.
Okay.
Highly carcinogenic, but he's dead, so it's fine.
The makeup gets destroyed. What would you guys like to do?
Does anybody know what the fuck just happened?
Are we going down below?
It would be rude of us to reject. And I, like, kick open the trapdoor. A royal summons.
As you kick
I admire your enthusiasm, but
As you kick the door open, you do hear faintly from below, "Help!"
Yeah, let's head down there. How about the not tiny halfling go first?
Maybe I can go first this time.
All right. Piper heads down
I could put you on
first.
my shoulder for a spare pair of eyes. Perhaps.
That'd be great, actually. Yeah. Okay, I'll hop up on his shoulder, and I'm gonna pull out my short bow and just have it ready.
You pull out your short bow. You're sitting up on Piper's shoulders. The other two follow down as well. You go down these like stone stairs. You notice that they are cracked and crumbly. You get to the bottom of them and there's a short tunnel, and you can feel that the tunnel is on a bit of a descent. It's not a very far walk. Using your lights, you're able to see that there's a door at the end of the tunnel. Simple wooden door. And you do hear a voice crying help from the other side.
I think we better go in.
For all those depending
okay.
on us.
I mean, and we still haven't recovered the stolen goods, which is the most important.
We haven't even seen them, too. Shit, yeah.
Nothing shiny. I'll open the door.
You push open the door. It opens inwards, and it just has this creaking sound as it opens. Inside, you see a giant cavern. In the center of the room, much like the goat from Jurassic Park, you see a post and Carl Longtooth tied up to the post. Surrounding the rest of the room, it looks like, less horrifying, it looks like the scene from Moana with the crab, where it's just a shit ton of stuff that's shiny. Lining all of the walls, you see chalices, you see chandeliers, you see gold, you see silver, you see platinum, you see dinner trays, you see everything shiny and expensive, all of like pearls and all of this shit, just mounds of it all around this entire room.
Either this is the weirdest BDSM session I've ever seen, and I've seen a bunch, or this is something weird is going on here.
What's BDSM?
Penny kind of
I'll explain later. Not
and
important.
just takes a step away.
Not important right now. I don't think that guy is consenting to whatever is happening here is the important part.
Did you just write down BDSM on your clipboard?
You ask about later.
It stands for brave, desirable. I don't know any word for S that isn't suspicious. Suspicious.
So yeah, you've got a room filled with treasure. You've got a dude tied up in the center of it, and that's all that you can see. And you're standing on the outside of the door.
Desirable, suspicious man. That's what's happening here.
He's like,
Uh,
"Hi,
I'm gonna hop.
help? Are you guys from above? Help?"
We're here to help. Don't worry.
I mean, it's for a certain value of help.
All right, you guys are still standing outside of the room. Describe to me what you do.
I'm gonna hop down from Piper's shoulders. So I want to poke my head into the room and specifically look up.
You take a step into the room and look up directly above you. And when I say directly, it's clinging to the wall with its face directly above the door. Staring at you is a purple dragon.
What? Oh my god. Okay.
Its eyes turn and narrow and focus in on you. You feel the steam of heat come from its nostrils. You see riding on its back is one of these clowns. He's got red eyes and a red smile. And the clown goes, "Go get her, princess." Everybody roll initiative.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting to look up and have there be like clowns on the ceiling and be like, haha,
Yep.
not today, fuckers. But yeah. That's a 16, by the way.
Yeah, we were all expecting clowns on the ceiling. This was totally out of pocket. Christian, I no longer like you as a person. What did I get? I got a 10.
14.
Uh-oh.
We did not do good.
Princess did get a 19 plus 1, got a 20.
Mine should only be a 10. I forgot I have disadvantage.
The dragon is going to jump off the wall and land directly in front of you, pointing its mouth towards the door so that all of you are in its direct line of sight, and it is going to use its singularity breath on you. Can everybody
Don't like that.
give me a strength saving throw?
Oh, hey.
Is there another option? I would prefer any other option.
Jesus. And
This is 17.
That is a nat 1, 2 for total.
Oh,
I got a nat too.
Everything is awful.
10.
Whew, okay. You just barely saved. The rest of you all fail. My rogues, you can take half damage on this with your uncanny dodge if you want. 37 total damage.
Woof. Sorry, if
what
we
kind of
save,
damage
that's
is this?
half damage?
If you saved, it would be half. Rogue, you can uncanny dodge and make that half.
Yeah. So that's quarter damage for me.
What kind of damage was that?
That is force damage.
Yeah, alright.
How are we looking?
Bad.
My
Terrible.
ears are bleeding.
Okay, the only person who is within 5 feet of it, though, would be Penny. Everybody who failed, your speed is currently 0, as this giant gravitational force just like lunges out of this creature's mouth. It pretty much just gives you a deafening roar that makes your body feel extremely heavy and painful. Your ears start to bleed. The clown on top of the dragon just explodes, just disappears. And as the dragon stops this breath, it blinks and its eyes go red.
Did that thing just become the dragon?
Oh yeah.
Oh, at least there's only one of them. Well, one body.
The entire room begins to shake and crack. Now it's your turn.
Oh, that's good to know.
It's important to know.
Important information,
It's very important to know. All right, so I have kind of like ducked and rolled out of the way. I still have my crossbow or short bow or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna aim at his, like, between the eyes.
All right.
Actually, at the eye.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
7 piercing damage.
Okay. Anything else, Penny?
I think I'm good for this turn.
All right, we
I
go
only
to
have one
William, champion of darkness.
Okay. Now, William both failed that save and also is not a rogue, so
What's your HP like right now?
12. That's bad for a couple reasons. So, as the breath weapon blows over us, as that finishes up, William is standing there much more bulging in he has a one huge arm now. He's kind of gangled. Some of his skin is falling away a little bit. I'm gonna bonus action go into my hybrid form.
Oh, okay.
My lycanthropic form. Just the darkness must rage. And then I'm still gonna take my tiny little hand and just fire off a couple shots with my pistol. Yeah. So first one's a 17 to hit.
That misses.
I have my breath weapon, but I assume from where I'm at, I'd also be catching Piper in that too, or Penny rather.
We kind of just said you were all. I'll give it to you. I'll say that they're you're standing in a line at that door, so you wouldn't hit them.
Okay. Then why not? Let's try this. And then I'm going to sort of breathe out a wave of energy here. Can I get a Constitution save from Princess?
Oh. That's a 9, 10, 12.
That fails. So that is my enervating breath I've used there. Princess is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
What the fuck? So just incapacitated? That's it? Like, done?
Can't do a
Whenever you take
goddamn
the
thing.
attack option on your turn, you can replace one of your attacks with breath. Each creature in the cone must succeed on a con save, DC 14, or become incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
That's so cool. You see the red disappears from Princess's eyes, and her eyes kind of like roll into the back of her head, and she stumbles around a little bit, specifically for the next 6 seconds. Yeah, you got anything else, William?
No, that will be everything.
All right, Skizz.
I want to do a bunch of attacks. Can I do that and also like get a sense of whether or not this creature is doing all of this willingly?
Roll me an insight check.
That's a 22.
You notice 2 things as you look around. One, you see skeletons mixed in with all of the shiny trinkets. And 2, Princess is wearing a collar.
So this is their pet.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have to put this thing out of its misery. How far away am I?
Yeah, maybe about 10 feet. No, 15 feet from it right now.
Basically run as close to this dragon as I possibly can in defiance of my normal set of behaviors. Jump up on it and try and cut that collar off.
Roll me an attack roll.
Again, as I'm running up here, pick up the walking stick I've had. It's got a big old. Skizz is dressed like a pimp in a white suit, by the way, the entire time with the diamond top cane. Unhooks the cane, pulls out a rapier. He's got a rapier and the sheath that goes in club, and is going to try and cut off the collar. That is going to be a 20.
Yeah, you run up and you cut the collar off this creature. Princess kind of like is still stumbling around and is incapacitated from the breath weapon earlier. You have a second attack if you want to use it, I think?
Did anything happen when I hit the collar?
No.
Okay, well then I'm going to make a second attack with my rapier to slash the dragon.
Okay.
I was hoping that was going to do it. I got no information. Not smart man. 27.
That hits?
Hold on, it's a 20. That's a natural 20 to hit. That rolled a 13.
Yeah, you go over, you cut off its collar, you wait a brief second, you see that it doesn't seem to have really affected it much, and then you slash at it with your rapier.
Can I have made that my sneak attack?
It would be a sneak attack, actually, because Penny's within 5 feet of it right now, right?
+8.
Yeah. Got it. All right. Piper, what do you want to do?
Piper's gonna take a deep breath and get real big. So smite means that as a bonus action I can grow to large.
Nice. Yeah,
And
you
I'm
become...
kinda hoping that puts me within reach. Because I can't walk.
I'll say it bloops you closer to it, and you are within 5 feet of it. You like bloop inside of the door when you do that. And you're technically the same size as this creature now, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's only a large size as well.
I'm sorry about this one. We'll try to make it fast. And I'm gonna try and stab it.
Poor dragon.
We all care so much about this dragon.
First attack 19. Cool. So that is 10 total slashing.
Yeah, you go up, grow large, and then just reach out and slash at this creature. And you see it like chunks off a bunch of the amethyst, and you see like purple blood oozing out from underneath its crystal. Anything else, Piper?
I got another attack actually.
Oh, take it, yeah.
Sorry, I'm not used to playing marshals.
Me neither.
Same.
That's a nat 20.
Jesus Christ, okay. You want Princess dead. Alright.
That's another 12 slashing damage. On this one, a little part of Piper's sword glows, and Princess gets, unfortunately, a pair of fiery shackles.
Okay, I have to make a save for that. I'm
I
incapacitated, can I? I can't take actions or reactions.
It
Read
must
out the...
You still get a save. Even if you don't get reactions, you still get a save. Unless it's, I think, a dexterity, because you have to be able to like move in order to do
Strength.
that.
Fire rune. You can vote a rune to summon fiery shackles. Must succeed on a strength saving throw. DC 15. I got a 13 on the dice, so my strength is probably... Yeah, it's a +5. So I do succeed past it.
An extra... Sorry. Fire
More,
damage
but
left.
wait, there's more.
Still takes 8 fire damage.
And that's my turn.
Princess, like, stumbles around a whole bunch. It's her turn now, but she can't do anything until William's turn. As she stumbles around, you see the room, like, a bunch of it cracks, the floor cracks, and you feel the entire room start to shift to the right. And all of the trinkets start, like, spilling everywhere. Carl Longtooth, like, falls, trips, and he, like, slides on the ground holding the rope, and he's like, ah! Yeah.
Skizz is trying to grab as many of the things that are sliding past him and stuff in his pockets as possible.
Yeah, free action. You're just pocketing shit. Just fast hands.
Should I be taking that sort of a job?
Oh, he's obviously just collecting it to give back to people. Penny.
Yes, evidence.
I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm gonna run for Carl.
All right. Incapacitated, no reactions. You don't need to dodge or anything. Or disengage, sorry. You get to Carl. Carl is starting to, like, stand up and leaning into the curve of the floor, and he goes, hi. I believe you've stopped by my shop before. My name's Carl Longtooth.
Hey, I'm Penny. We're here to help.
Oh, thanks so much.
I'm gonna look at how he's attached to this thing. Can I get it undone?
Hands bound to a rope to the thing, so very easy to just cut the rope.
Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna take out my dagger and cut him.
Yeah, you take
Do you
out
want me
your...
to roll for that?
No, it's okay. You take out your dagger and you just cut the rope, and his hands go free. And he, like, grabs your hand and shanks it. He starts shaking it. And he says, "Thank you so much." I mixed up shake and thank. I made it a shank. He shakes your hand frantically and says, "Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll give you a discount if you come to my store. Please get me out of here alive."
I'm gonna laugh and, like, squeeze his hand. I'm like, okay, let's go. And I start running back across.
You hear, oh, he's giving you the Elizabeth Taylor treatment.
Yeah. Anything else, Penny?
Yeah, I'm just running back.
All right,
trying
you
to
and
get
Carl
back
start
into the
running
doorway.
back, but you're taking a bit of a wider berth to avoid the dragon. Just a little bit. William, it is your turn.
Fabulous. So, fun thing that happens right now.
For who?
Hopefully for no one. If I start in my hybrid form with less than half HP, I have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or move towards the nearest creature and use the attack action on it.
Oh.
This is Bloodlust.
Oh,
okay,
no.
that's a 14. We're fine. Okay.
Seems like a bit of a loose cannon situation here.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, let's go smash. I'm going to bonus action. Let's do some fun stuff here. I am going to use one of my Crimson Right. So my fists, there's like some little like metal like pikes that have like protruded out from them, and they start like crackling with electricity. I need to take a d6 of damage.
Ouch.
So 3 points of necrotic damage as I activate that, but my attacks will now deal an extra d6 of lightning damage.
Okay.
Bloodhunters have so much bonus action stuff.
Lightning. This isn't gonna help.
Great, and then I'm gonna run up and make a couple attacks on it.
I forgot to roll before on its turn. Yeah, I rolled in the chat and got a 5, which means it does have its breath weapon on its next turn. Yeah, go ahead and roll your attacks.
Okay, so first one, that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Great, and then second one, I forgot I'm doing these with disadvantage. 17 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, I probably should have rolled those separately then.
What are the damage types? Because it might not matter.
One is bludgeoning, the other is lightning.
You're fine. Just put it together.
Okay, great. 15 damage then.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Skizz.
So I feel like Skizz is on the back of the dragon.
You see the dragon's eyes go red again, and you see like where its jaw connects at the bottom, it starts to grow bigger and wider, almost lengthening its maw, and you hear a voice go, "Oh, couldn't keep me away for long." You're on the dragon because you like jumped up and like cut it, so you're hanging off the side of it.
I'd like to hit it with my... Do I have advantage or no?
Right now, I don't think there's any... No, Piper would be within 5 feet, right?
Yeah, I'm within 5 feet.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and stab it in the neck with my rapier.
Okay.
That's a 17 to hit.
That's a miss.
Really? Antagonism. Oh, because... okay. Okay, don't love that. Okay, I'm gonna make another attack. My action attack. That's another 17. That's a miss.
You go and start trying to stab at it, but your rapier is just clanging off of its amethyst scales. Do you want to do any bonus action stuff?
No, because that requires me to have hit it. So no.
Okay.
Hey, I can use a little help over here.
Piper.
Working on it. Bonus action, second wind, got 13 hit points back.
Nice.
And now time to do the fighter thing and hit it. I am not shitting you, that was another nat 20.
Fantastic. On a creature that's been incapacitated for 2 turns. My poor dragon, guys. You're bullying her.
So that's
Maybe if she hadn't
damage.
tried to kill us first.
Yep, that one missed. It was a 14.
Dragon is not looking too great. It is the dragon's turn now, princess. So right now, I'm going to say it's got 2 possible directions it can aim at to hit people. I'm going to say one would be going towards where Piper and William are. The other side would be Skizz and Penny. So it kind of separated you guys on different sides of the dragon for where it's going to aim its breath weapon. I'm going to roll a d4 in chat. 1 or 2 is William Piper. 2 going for William and Piper.
It's been an honor.
I need both of you to give me a strength saving throw.
18?
25.
Nice.
25.
So you
That's
both...
really good saves.
Yeah, you both pass. You both got above a 17, which is amazing. You kind of dodge out of the way of this weapon. So it should have been 23 points of damage. You get half that, which is only 11.
I am down.
You get blasted off of your feet. Your body unceremoniously crumples to the floor. The entire room begins to shake. You see earth and stone crumbling. The ceiling crumbles away from you, and all of these trinkets and everything start to go as you go down a dirt slide on the side of this mountain. This entire cavern just crumbles off the side of the mountain, sending you and this dragon and everything with it going down the side of the mountain. You all manage to grab onto sizable rocks that you are sliding down on your own, and this dragon is kind of skating along with it. Carl Longtooth is clinging to the rock directly behind you. This is some video game bullshit that's going on. You're heading right towards the city.
So, just to be clear, I was on the dragon while all this was going on.
You're riding the dragon. You're just desperately clinging. You're all flying down the
going.
side of the mountain. The cavern got destroyed. Everything's going downhill. Penny.
Can I ask you to make a wisdom save? I'm confused to stone run.
I fail, for sure. I do fail. That would only be a 10.
So, you're charmed for 1 minute. While charmed in this way, the creature has a speed of 0 and is incapacitated, descending into a dreamy stupor.
Just kidding. The dragon is rolling around rapidly.
Hey, I think somebody move with this dragon. I don't know.
Just sitting there going,
Have you ever seen where there's a circle boulder going and there's a guy standing on top of it as it's rolling down a hill?
Like the barrel kind of barrel run?
Yep, that is exactly what Skizz is doing right now. The dragon's just Skizz,
I think this dragon might have had too much horse tranquilizer.
Penny.
Keep it together, kid. The plan has gone south.
Carl Longtooth is screaming behind you. He stands up and he puts a big bugbear arm on both of your shoulders and plants you on the rock. He's giving you the help action. Please save my life.
Sorry, are we is this still considered initiative?
Yep.
We're literally falling down a cliff right now. I mean, what else am I supposed to do?
Whatever you want. What do you want to do?
I mean, could I jump out of the way? Could I jump off the rock and the avalanche that we're causing? But
Yeah, if you want, I'll say you can jump a couple rocks over and jump off out of where the mudslide is and just land on the side of the mountain and skid to a stop. It's gonna be a pretty insane athletics check.
I was okay.
Or acrobatics, your choice.
Oh, please let me roll acrobatics.
I'll say acrobatics, that's fine. Probably
Okay,
acrobatics makes more sense.
Cool. I'm gonna say to Carl that we're jump, follow me.
Okay.
Start. 25.
You do like a cool flip and then land on the side of the mountain, skid to a stop, and you see everybody shooping down past you, and you see Carl Longtooth get sucked into the dirt as he misses his footing because he rolled a 3. Gone. William, what would you like to do?
I guess roll a death save. Yeah, sure.
Oof.
Fail.
We got one fail.
It's like there's plenty of other things I'd rather be doing, but
Skizz.
This is says quietly to himself, for a penny and for a pound, and just tries to drive his rapier into the skull of this creature over and over again. Do the rapier, the 23. Do I get sneak attack?
If you have advantage, yeah, actually you would.
Yeah, you're fucking right, I do. Plus 11, 23 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Again, it's like, hey, those are my work acquaintances, and it just like leap from the back of this dragon that is incapacitated, sliding down the hill. Should be heroic. Skizz thinks it's heroic. It's really kind of sad, and just drives his pull like his sword cane rapier into the top of this dragon's skull, and like rides it down, like holds on for dear life and rides it down to the bottom of a cliff.
Amazing. Yeah, you stab and you see the red eyes like flicker, and a voice goes, that was fun. And then the eyes roll into the back of its head, and you're just surfboarding on the back of a dead dragon.
Just so we're clear, I did not feel good about that.
Neither did I.
Piper.
Try and grab William.
Yeah.
Make sure he doesn't just careen into a pile of rocks or something.
Sure. I'll say if you can. I'll say he's at the rock next over to you. If you can make a acrobatics check to get over there, you could give like a medicine check to try and stabilize him as well.
Could I make an argument for athletics?
I'm okay with
Standing
it.
jump.
Yeah, you just do a standing jump from rock to rock. Yeah.
10.
You get sucked into the avalanche.
Hang on, wait a second. Sorry, need to find where the hell giant things went. I think, if I'm lucky, I might have advantage. Advantage on strength checks!
Yes.
There you go. Do it again.
Okay,
Hells yeah.
Second time lucky. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You lose your footing for a second, but manage to plant one foot. You see William directly in front of you. He's bleeding profusely from his ears and his nose. You do have some basic medicine training from the police academy. Please roll me a medicine check to try and save his life.
19.
19. You thump his chest, and he kind of like goes, "Grr!"
This is why I read the textbooks.
On Princess's turn, all of the stones and rubble and jewels and gems and everything go slamming into the city. You see people running in terror, running away from this oncoming avalanche, screaming in a language that you can't understand. Buildings get destroyed. The dragon in front of you protects you mostly from the damage as you come to a sudden stop and go flying into the back of it. Everything comes to a quiet. And then you see a man come walking out in front. And you recognize the man from the mountain. He's got bandages wrapped around his head, and he points at you and says, "Not friend." And you see a bunch of these like Duergar come out, and they're holding these batons, and they just smack them into their hand.
The cops are going to jail.
And that's where we all end this session.
God. I think it's also important to note that Penny is not with you guys.
No.
Oh, hello, my dumplings. Thank you for watching our fantastic episode. We look forward to many more adventures and stories in the future. We do stream them live on the Twitch at the Dragon_teacup, so there are chances for you to interact with the stories. You can catch a Valborough campaign the first Tuesday of every month, our Oops Only campaign the third Wednesday of every month, and occasional other sessions when the scheduling allows. We also appreciate it if you share with the family and friends, leave comments, etc., etc. All of our links are available on our Linktree, which is www.linktree.tr. twitch.tv/the dump state. If you like the style of TTRPG we do and want to get more involved, make sure to ask for the Discord in the streamer chat. We are more than welcoming to newcomers and have a little community growing on there. And don't forget to stay dumpies.
Penny,
Making her way down.
you witnessed them all get arrested and led away. They think that you came there and caused a natural disaster and brought a dragon into the city.
Hey, it's just... I'm acting on behalf of the police department. This dragon was a menace.
Joshua, that is very much on purpose a cliffhanger, because maybe the actual the part-timers might have to come and find out what happened with these cops deep underground. We'll see what happens. Who knows? It could be fun, or maybe it'll give us a chance to play these characters again some point, maybe in separate ways. Maybe you Penny, you come back and you come and interact on the mainstream or something. We'll figure it out
That
later.
would be fucking awesome.
I'm flexible.